Hi everyone and welcome to the Hermetic Shaman. My name is Jayme, and if you're new here, I am so glad that you have found your way to this space. If you are returning, thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your continued support. Today's reading is a general collective message, intended for anyone who feels drawn to it. As always, please take what resonates with you in your personal situation and gently release what doesn't. If you're interested in booking a personal reading or a cord-cutting session with me, you'll find the link to my website in the description box below. For those on TikTok, you'll find that on my profile. And if this message supports you in any way, please hit that like button, be sure to subscribe and follow, and for those on YouTube, hit that notification bell so you never miss out on a reading. Alrighty, y'all. So, what I've been sniffing in the energy is someone here is either planning on ghosting you or has already ghosted you, depending on where you are in the timeline. This is the current energy, and I feel like this is an individual that you have met maybe in the past couple of weeks to a month. This is someone relatively new. Whether this is someone here who has been a new friend, an acquaintance of sorts, potential business prospect, or even potential business partner, or even potential love interest. However it is, I feel like this person is connected to our larger group at hand, and I feel like this is the same group that's been attacking you because of someone else. There's one particular member of that group that you dealt with who I feel like is trying to take you down, and they've been working with a group of people in order to accomplish that goal. So it's like them and their groupies. So this recent person who has ghosted you or is about to ghost you, it's because they cannot get any valuable information on you to use against you. I don't know if it's given the energy of like trying to dig for like blackmail or something they can be like, aha, the collective isn't who they say that they are. And I feel like the biggest problem here is that, the biggest problem for them, anyway, is that you keep constantly showing up as your true, authentic self. There's something here about you in the way that you own things. Like, you're not ashamed of what has happened to you in the past, right? If you did something wrong, you'll be like, all right, I did that, I'm sorry, I understand my mistakes, da-da-da, like, you'll own it. But these are people who cannot own the things that they have done. They themselves are judging their own selves. And they're feeling a particular kind of way because you're just like, it's whatever, it was whatever, I have moved on. You're dealing with people who cannot move on. That is the biggest problem that is happening right now. And people want to try and take you down in order to make themselves feel better. But we're going to get into all of this. We're going to begin with the dice. Things might get a little loud for a hot minute. If you are sensitive to sound, I do recommend lowering the volume. 333 on the timer. Universe and Divine Council. What is going on in collective energy, and what is it that they need to know at this time? Was weird. We have the Nine of Pentacles reversed, and then we have the Emperor reversed. We have a karmic masculine energy here that is extremely codependent, extremely greedy. Strong Aries energy, doesn't have to be. This is somebody here who doesn't care about anybody else. The Emperor's reversed. This is somebody who doesn't care about the kingdom that they rule, and the people underneath them, the people that are entrusted to them for their care. This is somebody who is extremely selfish. They only make decisions that's best for them. This is someone here who, for whatever reason, they're not able to stand on their own with this Nine of Pentacles reversed. This is also somebody that doesn't want to put in any effort or any labor into building some kind of stability for themselves. So you're dealing with someone here who's extremely unstable, extremely selfish. This is someone here who could also be extremely hot-headed, have a hot temper. Someone's emotions are all over the place. We have the Six of Cups sideways and the Knight of Cups sideways. Somebody here is still holding on to the past. They're unable to move from it. And I feel like they're also... Something here about the way that they're viewing the past is distorted. Because the Six of Cups isn't upright. And this Knight of Cups sideways, I mean, this is somebody here who, they don't mean what they say. They do not mean what they say. This is someone here who could be, like, all their communication is extremely emotional. Excuse me. This is someone here who... everything's in extremes when it comes to, like, their communication. So if they're angry, they're angry. If they're sad, they're crying, right? There's no... Someone here is not very level-headed. And someone here is also not very emotionally intelligent. Oh, shocker. We have the Tower, right on the side of this Nine of Pentacles reversed. Something here is crumbling down. Whatever somebody here has built up for themselves, whatever contracts that they were involved in, whether those are contracts with individuals or workplaces, things are falling away. Things are falling down. Things are being taken away. This is the universe literally destroying something here that was built against the rules, that was manipulated. We have the Fool reversed. Somebody here is extremely foolish. They're repeating some kind of karmic pattern, karmic lesson that they have refused to learn. This is somebody here who's older. Late 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, with this Emperor type of energy. Like, this is someone who has always been this way, but maybe has done a really good job at covering it up. This is also giving me, like, somebody here who... I don't know how to say this into words. It's like the type of energy where, like, somebody here is constantly always putting others down, but they do it as, like, oh, I'm just joking, but this is somebody here who likes to be seen as, like, the top dog type of energy. They're always involved in all the gossip, male or female, about what's going on. It's given, like, water cooler vibes, like hanging out at the water cooler. Again, strong Aries energy. You guys could be dealing with an Aries. There's definitely a distorted Aries here on the table. There's also a Scorpio here as well. We have the Page of Swords in the reverse. This is someone here who's not looking into things. This is someone here that's only looking at surface level. It's also someone here who's not really quite intelligent. I'm just gonna keep it real, because the Page of Swords upright is someone who's naturally inquisitive. This is someone here who's gonna naturally look into things. They're gonna do their research, right? They're not just gonna read, you know, they're gonna go past page 1 on Google. That's the type of vibe that this is. Like, someone here who's gonna look into 3, 4, 5, 6 different sources, right? If they're doing their research, or at least that's the way that I was taught. And using reputable sources as well. Reverse, this is somebody who only looks at surface level. They don't look into things, they don't do their own... This is kind of giving like a know-it-all type of energy. There's someone here who feels like they know it all. This is someone here who sees something and they think that they know and they understand whatever it is. Right, like, for example, I don't know why this is coming up, but collective, we're very spiritual individuals, right? Maybe this is someone here who's was raised extremely religious. Whether they're religious or not, I don't know, but people get stuck in those old paradigms and those old behaviors, like that training that they were put under, right, of right from wrong. And some of it good and some of it not so good. This is somebody here who thinks that just because you're spiritual, you know, you're holding black mass type of energy. You know what I mean? And again, there's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you do, live your best life. I don't judge anybody. It's not for me, but do you. But this is somebody here who automatically assumes that just because they see something that you're automatically this. We have the Two of Wands. Somebody here has been trying to put a pause to something. They've been trying to stop somebody here from moving on. Or from moving into the future. And from new... Because what comes after the Two of Wands is the Three of Wands. So somebody here has been trying to create some level of indecision. Or it's giving somebody here has been trying to apply some kind of pressure. In order for you to not move on with your life, to not carry on into the future, to keep you trapped in some kind of karmic pattern, karmic cycle. And this is somebody here who could even be using their groupies, right? Because the Emperor, he's a leader. He's in charge of all of the kings and the queens. He has a higher rank. But this is somebody here in the reverse. This could be a dark, distorted, twisted group. That doesn't like what you stand for? But oh well. You're a sovereign being. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. King of Swords sideways and this Ace of Pentacles. This could be a Libra. I have Libra energy here with this King of Swords. This is somebody here who's not honest. They're not truthful. This is somebody here who would even manipulate and doctor evidence in order so that way, or I don't know why I said evidence, but to create falsities, right? To doctor things in order to make it look like something that it's not. There's someone here who's not honest, somebody here who lacks integrity. And this is someone here who cannot speak effectively. We have the Ace of Pentacles. This is due to some kind of a loss, or the fact that somebody here doesn't want to put in any work. Somebody here wants things handed to them. They want to take the easy way out. And it's like they use their own group in order to... I don't even know who's more dumb, the leader or the group. But I digress. Because we have the leader here who doesn't want to put in any work, and then the people that work underneath him like, don't worry, we'll do it for you. It's like, how do they not see? This person must be providing them with something, or holding something over their head too. That's the only thing that logical explanation that I can come up with. Sorry, my eye just caught what's in the bowl. We have the Seven of Swords. I don't know if y'all can see it. We have the Seven of Swords. Somebody is trying to sabotage you, but now this person's being put under judgment, because judgment is right there. It's right there. Judgment is being heralded. Someone here is going towards a downward spiral with this Wheel of Fortune reversed. I have 44 here. Alrighty. Universe. Tell us more, please. Somebody was refusing to let something go, to drop something, and they were willing to work at all costs in order to make sure that their story proved to be true. Because if it's one thing that I feel like this Emperor in the reverse hates, they hate being proven wrong. Talk about pride and ego. Universe, tell us more. We have Turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. I think that came out in yesterday's read as well. Somebody here is behaving very stupidly. We have wind chimes, peace and harmony. Somebody here is trying to disrupt your peace and your harmony. Maybe even trying to disrupt your psychic ability here, or the fact that you have a connection to source. They're trying to disrupt that. They're trying to get attention. They're gobbling all over the place. Universe. We have Jug, lighthearted, carefree time. And Bull, do not back down from opposition. Sow strength and fortitude. So now is not a time to back down. Somebody wants you to cower in fear. They want you to give up doing something, or being you in some kind of way, which does not make sense to me. Like, people need to get hobbies if you're worried about what somebody else is doing. Like, learn to knit. Paint by numbers. I don't know, but somebody does not want you to have peace and harmony in a lighthearted, carefree time. Somebody here is acting stupidly. You might need to put somebody in their place. You might need to put somebody in their place. You might need to put this person in their place. Take that as confirmation. Universe, tell us more. September. Something happened in September. Somebody tried something in September. I'm hearing the end of September. We have Pin, new job in career. You stepped into a new phase of your life, a new phase where you were, I want to say, fortifying your foundation, however that looks like to you. That could be your stability. It's something here that where you feel secure within yourself, whether that's your health, your wealth, your living circumstances. You started a new phase of something. And somebody here wants to rob you of your peace and your harmony. Why? Wow, right behind that is Casket. Someone going out of your life, or the end of a situation, because something here is coming to an end. A phase is over. This person's reign is over. Whoever this person is that's been causing havoc in your life, it's over. Their reign is over, and they can't stand it. So now they're behaving stupidly, and they're gobbling all over the place, but, I mean, pretty soon they're gonna be dinner. They're gonna be the universe's dinner with this Tower card. That's exactly what it is. It's gonna be Thanksgiving. Somebody wanted to feast, but they're gonna end up being the feast. I don't wish that on anyone. Wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something that you want. Somebody ever trying to get in the middle of where you were going next. Maybe this is someone here who's mad and upset that you're not taking them with you, or you get to do something that they've always wanted to do, but yet they never put any work or any effort into it, and they're mad at you because you did it. We have Rose. Romance is in the air. Romance and love is in the air. That's the energy. Peace, harmony, love, lighthearted and carefree time. You deserve it, collective. We have Teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. You guys could be making new connections at this time, or you're going to be deepening a connection that you already have with someone close to you. We do have dog barking, advice from a friend. You could be receiving some kind of advice, especially when it comes to this new job or career or this next phase of your life. Somebody here could give you some really good sound advice. And maybe within that, you're deepening a relationship. Maybe this is someone here that you never really, I mean, you were close to this person, I feel like you know who I'm talking about. Because I feel like this is someone here that you feel like now you closely resonate with, because now you understand it because of where you are in life, because of what you've overcome. I don't know, maybe this is like a black sheep connecting with another member of, like another black sheep member of the family type of vibe. Like you and an aunt or an uncle or a grandparent, something here. Universe. We have kangaroo, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. November. Somebody was trying to plan some kind of unsettled times for you in November. This is something that they put into motion in September. Somebody here could be a Virgo, Libra. November, that's what? That's, is that Scorpio and Sagittarius energy? Universe. We have bouquet, compliments from an admirer. You're going to be receiving some kind of compliments, collective, and somebody here was trying to ruin that for you. They wanted to bring unsettled times. They wanted to be a wedge in between you and your life goals and where you were going. Now we have August here. What I just pictured with August was, you know, the number 8, which is the infinity symbol. What goes around comes back around. A cycle here closed out in August. Maybe during the 8-8 portal. Right behind that, bag. Something important, such as a new job or a raise. You went through the 8-8 portal. You went through a portal, and I don't think people understand that. You're already on the other side. So them trying to come in between you and whatever this is, I mean, they're just wasting attempts, because it's like they're throwing shit at a closed door. Like they're throwing bottles at a closed door, and you're like, you can't even hear it, because, you know, you're already in your new place. You're in your new phase. Spear, heartache over what you no longer have. Somebody wanted you stuck in the past. This could even be somebody here who's maybe wanted you to be like, still having, this could be an ex that still wants you to like feel miserable that they left you. And what kind of person does that make you out to be? That you want someone to feel misery because you left them? Not a cute look. Period of frustration, lessons to be learned. You've learned the lessons. You're getting over the frustration. You're headed towards peace and harmony, and someone doesn't like seeing the smile on your face with this lighthearted, carefree energy. They don't like you being so happy and the fact that you've recovered. Maybe it's making them look bad. Maybe your glow up, that's what this is. Your glow up is making somebody look bad because maybe they're realizing that they chose wrong. Well, obviously they did, because the collective is just fabulous. But this is someone here who ended up doing you a favor, because they're not a real emperor. They're very controlling, borderline abusive, mentally, physically, emotionally. Take it however it resonates. And now they're going through a loss because they built something based on a lie. And maybe this lie, you know what I'm getting? It's giving the energy of like, this person left you, but then maybe tried to claim that you were the reason for the downfall. But the problem is, I think this person couldn't control you. You decided to not give in. Even though it hurt, you weren't going to allow yourself to go down to a level here where you were going to grovel. That's what it's giving. Somebody wanted you to grovel. They were stupid, acting like a turkey. Universe, please tell us more. The Six of Pentacles. It is time for balance to be restored back into your life. Maybe the reason why somebody is ghosting you is because they couldn't find anything on you. And during this quiet time, they're probably questioning this false leader, right? The person who manipulated the situation in order to have them attack you. Wow, and we have the Six of Swords here. It is time for balance, and it is time for peace. Somebody, excuse me, never wanted you to hop on that boat and head towards peace and harmony and lighthearted and carefree times. Somebody never really wanted you to fully move on and recover. This is somebody who purposely wanted you weak. Because that in itself is a form of control. Like, making you still want them in that twisted kind of way. Like I said, why would you want somebody who left you? This is somebody here that really thought you had no self-respect. Universe, tell us more. The Ace of Swords reversed? Yeah, somebody seeded some kind of a lie here. And it's time for things to be balanced out. Somebody here robbed a lot from you because of this lie. Maybe they robbed you from love. They robbed you from work. They robbed you from people collaborating, because this is someone here who ran their mouth about you. Because they wanted you to stop. They didn't want you to move on. Maybe they still wanted you where you were at, so that way you could be like their plan B. And you started progressing way too far? Or you progressed much more than what they wanted? I don't know if this person, like, if this is romantic, I don't know if they, like, left you because they still wanted to go out there and do whoever or whatever. I don't know, somebody here did not want to be tied down, but then they realized that they couldn't control you. So they left you. But they wanted to purposely and intentionally break your heart to keep you in that state of being a damsel in distress, so that way this person, when they were ready or felt like they were ready, they could come back in and be your knight in shining armor. But I don't think this person really knew you because, one, you can't be controlled, and two, you're no one's damsel in distress. Somebody did not count on that. So the only way that they could try and attack you was to make it seem like you were the problem by using all of their groupies. This could even be somebody here who has sent people that they've slept with to come after you. You know, maybe they're having too much pillow talk. We have the Seven of Wands. This is standing up against the opposition. Do not back down from opposition. You showed strength and you showed fortitude. And you showed people that no one is the boss of you. And no matter what narrative people want to try and put out into the world with their pillow talk, and trying to control other people's view, that's why, or is it, we had that Page of Swords in the reverse. This is somebody who never wanted people to look deeper into things. Maybe they created something here that was so, like, crazy that people would be like, well, why would they lie about that? Because they're hiding from something. Somebody here could have claimed that you had an STD, that they got it from you. No. They got it from whoever that they left you for. That's who they probably got it from. Or maybe it's somebody that got it from somebody else. Maybe they gave it to the person maybe they gave an STD to the person that they left you for. And they ended up cheating on that person too. But it's easier to say that it came from you than to confess up to their own lie. Either way, somebody here seeded something that was false. And you stood against the opposition here. Your integrity, your character, your truth. And you standing firm in who you are. That's your truth. You stood firm in who you are. That's why something here is being balanced out. It is time. It is time. The Hermit in the reverse literally fell out. It's time for you to step back out into the world. And maybe you have been. You've been slowly stepping out into the world and showing people, you know, all of the beautiful healing that you have done, however you have done it. People are definitely noticing and shifting and sensing this shift within you. The Ten of Swords. Wow, somebody's lie is going to be the end of them. It's going to be the death of their ego. Oh, something else flipped over. And the Sun. Hey. We have the Sun. We have happiness. Light-hearted, carefree time. Peace and harmony. Feeling free. Strong Leo energy. We also had a Virgo with that Hermit. Somebody was trying to use your ego against you. We have the Knight of Cups here, reversed. It's the Knight of Cups here twice. Someone's emotions are all over the place with this Knight of Cups. Three of Wands reversed, and the King of Swords. Somebody here is crying that they can't move into the future with you. And now we have a King of Swords upright. Somebody here is being seen for the conniving liar that they are. Conniving, controlling liar. This is somebody here who's being put under judgment right now. Maybe they're being put under judgment by their own peers, because I feel like their own peers now have gotten to the bottom of it. Maybe from September until now. Maybe that groupie, maybe that person that you were entertaining in some kind of capacity was a PI in some kind of way, trying to make, like, doesn't have to be an actual private investigator, but this could just be somebody here that was doing their own investigation. And maybe this is someone here that you're deepening a relationship with. Someone here could be having your back. Because they have the facts, they have the evidence, they have the truth. You're going to be extremely happy at this time. This turkey, like I said, this turkey, you know, it's probably going to be in deep fried. It's going to be deep. We're serving deep fried turkey tonight. That's what we're doing. Universe, tell us more. 3333 on the timer. Page of Wands reversed. This is someone here who's lashing out. They're hangry. They're not happy that you are. Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. They're not happy that you broke free from some kind of mental restriction that they were trying to place you under by applying some kind of pressure here, by having opposition come your way based on a lie. They thought that if you got attacked by Tom, Sally, whoever, but if you got attacked by 6, 7 different people who were trying to say that you were something that you weren't, you took them all on. Your truth became apparent. It doesn't matter how many people this person tries to send your way. You are who you said you are. And somebody is mad that they couldn't confine you with all of that pressure. You guys definitely could be stepping out into the world in some kind of way. Maybe you're putting yourself out there more. Maybe you're on social media. Maybe you're just speaking up more. Maybe you're connecting into new communities that you never did before. Somebody could not apply that pressure. Oh, and I didn't realize this flipped over. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. It's here twice. This is a loss for this individual. This is a loss. We have a loss right there, and we have a victory right here with the Six of Wands. Triple sixes. 666 could be an angel number that you're seeing. I believe that angel number has to do with, like, ascension in some kind of way. Like, you mastering something. There is victory here. Victory, success, and recognition. And not only that, but also support. Everybody is going to be seeing this win. Eight of Swords, again, because somebody here cannot confine you. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, but I'll be right back. Alrighty, y'all, I am back. Universe, please tell us more for the collective. This Six of Wands, this is the compliments that you're receiving. People are admiring you at this time. They're admiring your work, they're admiring your effort, and they're admiring your character. And the fact that you didn't allow a situation here to drive you mad, to be crazy, to make you vengeful, and to make you angry. You didn't become the very monster that was chasing you. Universe, tell us more. Detachment. With the detachment, you finally feel whole inside, with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, that's when it's often fulfilled. You have mastered the art of detachment. Because you know it already is. See, the reason why you stopped fighting back, even though you can stand firm, but the best way to stand firm is to stand firm in who you are. You don't have to fight, you don't have to you don't have to yell louder to get your point across. Sometimes it's not in what you say, but in what you do, and how you do it. And part of this detachment is knowing who you are. That's why you detach. You're like, you know what? I'm not even, whatever. If you think I gave them an STD, then good for you. Then fine. I don't need to prove myself to you. You don't need to prove yourself to anyone. Part of detachment is knowing your own truth. Because that's something that nobody can ever take away from you, no matter how hard they try. Maybe they claimed that you were an addict, or that whatever. This is somebody here who's mad and upset that you didn't go through it's like you didn't go through the same initiation that they did. Part about being vindicated as well with this detachment is knowing that you are already vindicated. It's knowing the truth and not allowing yourself to be in that Eight of Swords. Well, everybody else, who cares what everybody else thinks? It doesn't matter what they think. What you think and how you feel creates your reality. And that's what they were trying to control. What you would manifest for yourself. We have right now, at the bottom of the deck, I can't even say that word, a paragralia, I probably said that totally wrong, literally means let everything that wants to go, go, and everything that wants to come, come. Yeah, you let everything go that wanted to go. You're like, you know what? You've already made up your mind. Why am I going to waste my time and my energy? And whatever wants to come, let it come and receive it with open arms. But again, you're not fighting for something that wants to leave you. If it wants to go, let it go. You have mastered the art of detachment. It is what it is. And that scares people. People don't like that. because they're unhealed. Universe. Expansiveness. Eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constrained, and exhausted ego. They never wanted you to expand beyond your current circumstances. They never wanted you to expand. They wanted you constrained. I feel like their ego is exhausted. You know how much energy it must take to keep up with a lie? We have receiving. Every day it becomes easier to receive the highest divine plan and to trust my inner guidance. We did have that psychic ability earlier. Somebody wanted you disconnected from your intuition. They wanted you disconnected from your higher self. Your intuition to me is like having the divine on speed dial. Just pick up the phone and be like, yo, what's up? Right? And just, it's using your intuition. They wanted you to not believe in yourself. Because at the end of the day, we are all one. I don't know what deck I want to use. I'll use this one. Universe. Tell us more. What's the tea? The tea is bad karma. That's what the tea is. Somebody here is receiving bad karma for everything that they did to you. And they were trying to delay this karma for them. A cyberbully? Oh my goodness, was somebody here even cyberbullying you? Trying to get information on you? Posting shit about you in secret groups? Boards? I just heard Reddit. Oh, maybe somebody's doing some shit on the dark web. I don't know, to like tarnish your image. Somebody wanted to bully you online, but you're too busy winning. And this person is now getting a bad reputation because they were trying to put a bad reputation on you with this cyberbullying. Or this could even be somebody here. I don't know, he looks creepy. He looks creepy. Maybe he was trying to hack something. Or trying to alter and doctor. Like something here about AI. Maybe somebody here was releasing AI images of you or AI doctored images of you, doing things that are compromising here, so that way you would have a bad reputation. They really put a lot of effort here into try and keep their lie up. Now imagine if they only used those gifts to better themselves, to get the life that they want. Remember, we talked about here, somebody here is upset that you're able to accomplish something that they've always wanted to do. It may not even be the exact thing, but it might be in the same vibe. Like, whatever you do, it requires some kind of level of humility, honesty, authenticity, and realness, which is the same as authenticity. Something here about you not hiding your face. Something here about being in the spotlight in some kind of way, whether that's opening up a business or like a storefront or something, or like a small restaurant, or even like a food truck. Whatever it is, somebody here is mad that you can put yourself out there like that. Universe. Impersonator. Somebody here was trying to impersonate your energy. But the thing is about the collective, about the earth angels, divine beings that are here. You're constantly evolving. You're constantly shedding old skins, old layers, and rising. So you can't impersonate something that is ever changing. This is somebody here who wants to be you, acts like you, dresses like you, looks like you, copies you. This is somebody here who wants to be you. It's kind of creepy. Somebody here who's trying to shapeshift into your identity. But the thing is, you have the secret sauce. You have the secret recipe. It's your DNA. And instead of this person embracing their own differences, their own strengths, their own recipe, they thought that they could copy yours based on what they see. But they can never be the core you. It's missing. Which is the authenticity. You are rising into your power. And an impersonator here is getting bad luck for trying to put a wedge between you and something or someone that you want, trying to impersonate you, acting all stupid. I mean, somebody love on the brain? Like, really? To me, whenever I see this, this is my Delulu card. This is my somebody needs to be 5150'd type of energy. Someone here who's daydreaming, fantasizing, very nostalgic of the past. You're dealing with somebody here who is washed up. They washed themselves up. You're uninterested. You walked away. And even, like I said, even if they were the ones that walked away from you, by you deciding not to chase them, is you walking away. As you being uninterested in the energy that they had put out in that moment. That's somebody even trying to get you in a love triangle. This is someone here who wanted you to be okay with the fact that they were going around, sleeping around, doing whatever they wanted. If this is romantic, and if this has to do with friends or business, somebody here was trying to entangle you in a triangle here, in a third party, to pin other people against you, in order to have you conform. Universe. They're creeping. Somebody here who's creeping. They're lurking in the shadows, hiding behind corners. They're probably in the bushes. Them and their groupies here, creeping to get information on you. Anything to help them escape this bad karma that's about to literally fry them. I said, it's deep fried turkey for dinner. Universe, tell us more. Universe. Yeah, that's why they're creeping. They're fishing for comments to escape this bad karma that they're under. And now they're feeling haunted by everything that they have done to you. They're haunted. They can't stop seeing your image. Their guilt is eating them alive. And maybe... See, and that's how the universe works. Because now that people are onto them, now that their groupies are onto them, now they're feeling guilty. Now their conscience is weighing heavy on them, right? Which is controlling their thinking, controlling their feeling. And they're the one, see, at the end of the day, you even manifest your own karma. And that's exactly what they're doing. This person who was talking shit, they were just talking shit with their groupies. They were talking shit with their groupies, with their friends. I don't know, maybe somebody here was doing this because they felt like they needed something in order to feel like they fit in, or that they would be accepted by these people. Again, somebody here was not real. They're just an impersonation. They're a copy. You know, it's kind of like when you buy paintings. Like, you can buy original paintings, but you can also buy G-clays. G-clays are just copies of the original painting. It's not the original. Universe, please give us some character clues. This could be you, it could be the groupies. Take these messages however they resonate. Universe. Please give us some character clues. Oh, it's a lot, but somebody here could be a daredevil. Somebody here who's reckless, who enjoys doing reckless and dangerous things. Somebody here could be older than you, but they're probably not wiser than you. Maybe that pisses them off. Somebody here could have freckles. Excuse me, we do have a Libra here. Somebody here could dress really preppy. Somebody here has red lips. Somebody here could be timid and shy. And we did have average height here. Somebody here has average height. Somebody here has freckles. Maybe somebody here has freckles and deep red lips or bright red lips. Somebody here could be extremely preppy. Somebody here is older than you. Somebody here could have a round face. Somebody's aunt could be involved. Somebody here has a long nose. Somebody could be brunette. We have a beige tan car. Somebody here also has a square face. Somebody here could be a Christian. Maybe a devout Christian, maybe a Jehovah's Witness, or a Mormon, or something crazy like that. Something culty. Somebody here could have straight hair. Somebody could have a busty chest. We have mature in age or in attitude. Somebody here is definitely older. This is an older person here who is not very smart. Somebody here could be European. Somebody here has a long nose. Maybe this Libra has a long nose. I don't know. This Christian could be brunette. There could be a brunette Christian who maybe is busty from European. I don't know. Whoever has a beige or tan car, they could be of average height. This person who is a daredevil. Somebody here could be a thrill seeker. Okay, that was way too many, but I am going to take this one. We do have elderly. Somebody here is definitely older. Somebody could have... I'm so sorry, y'all. I am so sorry. Somebody here could have blue eyes. You having a whole elderly person like coming after you? Like, what are they gonna do? Chase you down the street with their cane? Like, I don't get what. I don't. They already get a senior discount. What more do they want? Somebody here could be tall. Like, it's reminding me of, I think it was one of the Jackasses when they like dressed up as like the elderly people in the scooter carts. Like. They're acting stupid. That's what it is. They're acting stupid. Universe, please give us some more character clues. Tall. Somebody here is tall. One person is average height. I don't know. Maybe this person felt like they were taller than you. They were bigger than you. They were better than you because they're older than you. But age does not necessarily equal maturity. Age does not always equal wisdom. I gotta watch that movie now. Now I have that scene in my head and I have to see it. Universe. I know what I'm doing tonight. Universe. Please give us an affirmation for the collective. Okay. We have nature. It's time to unleash your inner hippie and step outside of that man-made box. Take a walk in the woods, smell those flowers, hug some trees. You might think you're being ironic, like, look at me, I'm being all tree-huggy and stuff. But you'll find that even then, those trees will hug you back. Trees come from a time before irony, and their earnestness is impervious to our jaded humor. If that doesn't make you want to hug them even more, well, I guess you're a robot. Go hug a tree. Oh my god, that reminds me of the movie Superstar. Okay. I need to stop now. And we're gonna close this off with an oracle. I'm just gonna grab my glasses. Universe, please tell us more. Oh, I can actually see that card now. We have joy. Number 47, joy. Joy is a state of the heart and soul. Joy happens when the heart and the soul unite. This union is to achieve expansion for a greater good related to your divine path. Joy can create in you a sense of contentment, acceptance, and serenity. Even when your life is in flux, you feel a deep knowing that whatever might happen will be for the highest good for all involved. When you have this knowledge in you, it brings spiritual determination. Even through difficult circumstances such as those that you may currently be undergoing, you will ultimately find your happiness. Through this card, Ganesha acknowledges your stress and exhaustion as you work to adopt new patterns of behavior and release your old stories. Excuse me. You may not be happy right now, but you can experience joy in knowing that striving through a difficult situation is important. You are urged to realize that you came into this lifetime to undergo certain experiences and to learn very specific life lessons. Be honest with yourself. Allow yourself your feelings and emotions. Remember that if your heart is feeling wounded and its healing is taking place, you are likely grappling with deep feelings and sentiments that may have been repressed in you for lifetimes. Share your thoughts, feelings, emotions, and anxieties with those who can support you at this time. Joy will be the final outcome. Your energy and your inner light are shifting to reveal your life's grand plan. In this card, Ganesha holds garlands made of aruku flowers, which have the ability to eliminate negative energy from the body and mind of a person. In your mind's eye, make an offering of garlands made of aruku flowers to Ganesha. In exchange, Ganesha blesses you with good health and freedom from ailments. Joy is headed your way. Peace and harmony are headed your way. This turkey is about to be fried. Get your plate ready. It's almost dinner time. That is what I have for y'all, collective. I am sending you all lots of love and lots of light, and I will see you next time. Ciao.